Welcome back to Good Day, where you know we love local businesses, local authors, local wine, put them all together just before Halloween, and you have Love and Terror. Denise Phillips of Gathering Volumes in Perrysburg is here with Julie Benfield of Benfield Wines, and author Tom Madigan is here too. Thanks for being here today, folks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So this is a fun event, as we said, just in time for Halloween, and you organized it through the bookstore, but what's happening?
So we have 15 authors coming into Benfield Wines. They are horror and romance authors, pretty evenly split. We also have a medium, Serena LaPointe, coming in for a special VIP. If you buy the VIP ticket, you get to hear her speak about her horrific experiences in the area. And then after she speaks, we'll have the general admission, and the authors will be there, and people can meet the authors. They can have some wine. Green Bubble Gorgeous will actually be there selling themed bath and body products too. So,
and they're your neighbors in Perrysburg there, and I actually just had put some of the lotion on today. It's good stuff. So authors, as you mentioned, about 15 you said?
Yep.
Yeah, and you're one of them.
Yes, I'm one of them.
So tell me a little bit about, are you on the horror side or the romance side?
This has actually a bit of both. It's a thriller, but it does have a subplot of romance. So,
and that's this Los Angeles land.
Yeah,
yes.
So good time for October.
Yeah, what's it about?
Well, it's fiction, but it is loosely inspired by some true crime that I was privy to while I lived out in Los Angeles for a long time. So during the pandemic, I decided to fictionalize that and put it into a pretty good read.
Yeah, people love true crime, so you know, even if it's fiction and kind of loosely based, it'll still suck people in.
It's inspired by true crime.
Yeah, so there you go. It sounds like you're going to have a little bit of everything for folks and getting them in the spirit of the season as well. Can we talk about the wine? Because I really like that part too. You brought a nice Cabernet with you today, but you've got, I imagine you have all the things.
Yes, we have 17 wines on our menu. Wow. We just released a new one. It's a pomegranate Zinfandel. We also have 25 kinds of bourbon and whiskey, and we have craft beer from 2 local breweries. Okay,
so if you don't like wine, they got all the other spirits too.
And an amazing kitchen, so if you're hungry, we got that covered too.
Food too. So why would you say, hey, y'all can come hang out at my place for an event like this?
We love to do anything new. I'm always looking for new ideas and fun things to happen, just to bring people in and get them to see downtown Swanton and all the amazing things that we're doing.
Yes, we should mention downtown Swanton. So if you haven't been out there, come check it out and drink some wine and talk with these authors. Denise, being the owner of a small local bookstore, why is it so important for you to put together events like this to get them out there?
Well, I think that's something that we do that some of the bigger booksellers in the world do not do, right? Like part of being a local bookstore is supporting your local authors, as well as national authors, and giving your customers the chance to interact with them, to meet them, to be inspired by them. There's a lot of writers in the area, so you know what a great way to find out about the publishing industry and the options to a new writer than to go meet people who have been part of it and who have experienced it. So so yeah, I just feel like as an independent bookstore, that's part of our main mission is to connect readers and authors.
Yeah, so Tom, when you were you wrote the book, but how did you go about getting it published, or are you self-published, or what is that process like?
Yeah, I self-published it on Amazon.
It's a lot of work, huh?
It is. It's a lot of work, but the main work is the writing, the editing, the formatting, and then the back and forth with that. So. And then, of course, you know, publishing. The publishing part is actually not difficult, but that doesn't solve the problem of marketing. You have to let people know that you wrote a book and they should buy it and read it, right? Yeah, because just about anybody can self-publish, but that doesn't mean that people are going to be able to read it. Sure.
So with events like this, what does that mean for you as an author to be able to, you know, chat with readers and other authors too? Yeah, I'd like to meet the regional authors as well. I'd like to get a chance to meet people who hopefully would take interest in this, because I'm from the Midwest and I had a very interesting time out in Los Angeles. So it might be interesting for them to come and talk with me about that, because I have a Midwestern perspective. On the West Coast crazy lifestyle, I feel like a little bit different than the Midwest, huh? Yeah, it's its own country. Just absolutely. So, you know, when I think about wine, I think about pairing it with something, you know, like a Cabernet with a nice, you know, steak or something like that. How do you go about pairing wine with books? Do you think the red goes well with romance or horror?
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. I think this is a great event. It helps all the small businesses work together, and us to market each other, and it's amazing. I'm very glad to be part of it.
So if people want to come out, first of all, it's in Swanton, downtown Swanton,
Yep.
so pretty easy to find.
Main Street,
just
Swanton.
Main Street, yeah. Do people need to get tickets or reservations? Or
Yes, so because we have limited space and we have a lot of authors, it is ticketed, so they can go to the Facebook event, they can go to gatheringvolumes.com. I don't know if Benfield Wines has an event page or not, they're probably there as well. It'll take you out to Eventbrite, but for the $10 ticket, when you get to the event, you get a $10 voucher to use with any of the vendors that'll be there. It's really just to make sure, because we have limited space, that the folks who are getting tickets are actually going to show up. It seems to be the best way to do that. So you do get your ticket fee back at the event.
Essentially. And then for folks who want to be there early for the medium and all that stuff?
Yep, so also on Eventbrite, when you buy your ticket, it's basically an add-on. You'll be asked if you want to purchase the VIP tickets to hear medium Serena LaPointe speak as well.
Sounds like a great event right in time for Halloween. And, you know, as we get into cooler weather, you want to stock up, you know, because we're going to be inside. We're going to be doing a lot of reading here coming up into these months ahead. So remind us of the date and the time.
So this Friday, the 11th, the VIP talk starts at 6. General admission starts at 7. Goes through 10 till 10.
Okay, very nice. Nice little evening for you. Have some wine and some books. Take home some reads. Folks, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, still to come on Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show. Little opera for your Tuesday morning. Tosca is coming to the Valentine. We have a preview when Good Day returns. Stay with us.